Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something that can feel, well, impossible: budgeting. Especially when you feel like you don't even earn enough to bother with one. But stick with me because we're going to show you how to take back control of your money no matter what your paycheck looks like. So let me ask you, does this question hit a little too close to home? I mean, you get your paycheck, you pay your bills, and then poof, you're left scratching your head wondering where on earth the rest of it went. It's such a common feeling, right? And hey, you are not imagining it. Let's just call it what it is: the vanishing paycheck phenomenon. Between rent, groceries, and all those other bills, your hard-earned money just seems to disappear. It feels completely overwhelming. I get it. But the solution? It's actually way simpler than you might think. It's a budget. And I love this quote because it really flips the script. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It's the difference between just being a passenger in your own financial life and actually grabbing the steering wheel. Seriously, this simple mindset shift is the key to everything we're about to talk about. Okay, so let's get into it. First things first, we've got to lay the foundation. This part is all about creating a solid blueprint for your money. Okay, tip number 1, get brutally honest with yourself. I'm talking about tracking everything for a few weeks. Every coffee, every snack, every little subscription. We all tend to underestimate our spending, right? So using real, hard numbers is the only way to get a true picture of where your money is actually going. All right, now for a really powerful technique called zero-based budgeting. The idea is so simple but so effective. You give every single dollar a job. Your income minus all your expenses, your savings, your debt payments, it should all equal zero. If there's any money left over, you get to decide its mission. This one simple act is the absolute key to stopping that mindless spending. And this is pretty much what it looks like. See? Every slice of that pie, every single dollar has a name on it. Whether it's for rent, groceries, or savings, nothing is left to chance. You are in complete control of where it all goes. And this quote from Warren Buffett, man, it just nails a crucial mindset shift. Instead of trying to save whatever is left after you've done all your spending, you flip it. You spend what's left after you've done your saving. You prioritize your financial goals first. Treat savings like any other bill you have to pay. I'm telling you, this one habit can fundamentally change your entire financial future. So this all leads to a really crucial question. Why are you budgeting in the first place? What's the point? Is it to finally pay off that nagging debt, save for a down payment on a house, a vacation you've been dreaming of? Your goals are the destination, and your budget, that's just the roadmap that gets you there. So write them down, make them realistic, and let those goals be the motivation that keeps you going. Okay, we've got the foundation. Now let's talk about how this actually works in your daily life. We're going to get into the tactical, day-to-day moves that make a budget really work. Okay, this next one seems super simple, but trust me, it's a total game changer. You've got to separate your wants from your needs. Rent, that's a need. That daily $5 latte, that's a want. Just being honest with yourself about this distinction helps you see exactly where you can redirect money toward those big goals we just talked about. But what about those sneaky expenses? Things like annual car maintenance or insurance premiums or holiday gifts. They don't happen every month, but they're coming. The best strategy here is to set up a separate little savings account for them. Put a little bit in it each month. That way, when the bill finally shows up, it's not a panic-inducing surprise. It's just handled. And that's where this old quote from Benjamin Franklin is so spot on. Planning for these kind of costs is the very definition of being proactive with your money. You're preparing for success instead of constantly reacting and putting out financial fires. Because let's face it, life happens. The car breaks down. An unexpected medical issue pops up. An emergency fund is what transforms a potentially devastating financial crisis into just a manageable inconvenience. It is your personal financial safety net. And please, don't be intimidated by this idea. You don't need to save up 6 months of expenses overnight. Just start with a small, totally achievable goal. Aiming for something like $600? That's a fantastic first step. And believe me, it can make a huge difference when you need it. All right, so we've got the daily strategy in place. Now, let's zoom out a bit and look at the long game, because this is about building real, lasting financial freedom. Okay, let's talk about debt. High interest debt, it's like trying to run up a down escalator. It is actively working against you every single second. So making debt repayment a top priority in your budget means more of your money finally starts working for you and your future, not for the credit card companies. And I mean, just look at this. It tells such a powerful story, doesn't it? On one side, you have debt just digging you into a deeper and deeper hole. On the other, you have savings compounding and growing for your benefit. When you see it like this, the choice of which one to feed becomes crystal clear. And listen to this quote from Mark Cuban. Just think about that for a second. The peace of mind, the reduction in stress, the sheer freedom that comes from not owing anyone anything. That is such a powerful motivator. That feeling of freedom, that's what you're working toward. So to help free up more money for those goals, here are a couple of quick wins. First, just start paying attention to your electricity use. Simple things like unplugging electronics when you're not using them can really add up. Second, try a little DIY before you immediately pay a pro. Before you call a plumber for a leaky faucet, a quick search online might show you a super simple fix. Learning just a few basic skills can honestly save you hundreds of dollars over time. Okay, we've covered the foundation and we've covered the strategy, but now we're at what might be the most important part of all, making it actually stick. Because think about it, your life is constantly changing, right? Your income might go up, your rent might increase, your goals will definitely shift. Your budget has to change right along with you. It's not a stone tablet. It's a living, breathing document that you have to adjust to keep it relevant and effective. So how do you actually build that habit? It's easy. Just follow this simple schedule. For the first 3 months, take a look at your budget every month. This is just going to help you get comfortable with the whole process. After that, you can probably shift to a quarterly review, just to check in and make sure you're still on track with your goals. So, I want to leave you with this thought. Your money is just a tool. That's all it is. And right now, it's just sitting there, waiting for your instructions. After everything we've talked about today, the only question left is, what's the very first thing you're going to tell your money to do?